We all know the best way to learn anything is to do it, right? Well, that's sure what happens in a local internship that has Quad City 15 to 19-year-olds writing a book that is published then at the end of the summer. Two of this year's young emerging writers are with me now, Zach Blair and Charlie Heber-Spates, who will perform some of their work for us that they contributed here. Charlie and Zach, what an honor to meet you both.
Thank you, Paula.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to start with you, Charlie. Have you been writing all your life? Has this been a thing for you?
No, I actually haven't. I started writing when I was a freshman in high school, so when I was 14, because my English teacher, Mrs. Parr, shout out Miss Parr, had a poetry unit, and we all performed slam and stuff, and I'm not much of a slam poet anymore, but that's how I got my beginnings.
How about you, Zach?
I always enjoyed writing, like especially when I was in middle school, like third grade and everything, but it really started with the COVID-19 pandemic, just getting locked up and everything, and I don't know, I just to pass the time, would write in my journal, write poetry, and it's just taken off since then.
I love writers. You guys just have different brains, and it's really such a special thing to hear you speak, as well as write. We're going to have you read some of your writing, but we have these pictures of you all getting together and writing this thing. How do you describe writing a book with so many other people? What's that experience, Charlie?
Well, it's really interesting because everybody's work is isolated, and like we each come into it with a different purpose or something else that we'd like to express, but somehow you get to putting the literary magazine all together, and somehow you notice that like your other fellow writers, your peers, have similar feelings and actions and like motivations, like I know we do, and it's just interesting. It shows a larger concept than just like, oh, we're writers. It's also like, oh, we're people.
Yes. Zach, how do you respond to what Charlie just said about that kind of collaboration?
Yeah, it's just, we're all it's the young emerging writers, and we're all young emerging writers, so there's just a lot of pent-up energy in us that we just really want to get our work out there. We really want people to see what's inside of us, and that all adds up because it's like we're producing the same stuff, and it's really special.
And your guidance is you're not just out there lone wolves. You're working with who? Who is guiding you in this, or kind of helping oversee?
Well, Ryan Collins, he's the head of the program, and
Ryan,
he's tremendous. He's just a fantastic.
We love Ryan Collins.
Mentor.
Shout out to Ryan Collins, who's sitting right over here, but we don't want to. Yeah. And who else, Charlie?
And Sarah Elgatian, and from my previous years, Skylar Alexander, Erica Eastland, all of our workshop mentors, Haley Schmacht, Melissa Conway. There's so many people, many people.
Special accolades to all the mentors in life, because we all want to help you, and because you're our future. Zach, read a little excerpt, would you, from your contribution here?
This piece is called Infatuation for You, after Gabby Hart's woman accused of assaulting 3 middle school students on their way home. Call 911, I'm hit in the face as I'm sitting on a rock. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is investigating, yelling at me to not let it continue. But I just cast those exchanges of words away. They're like senile old women on the side of school buildings, unwanted. 2 of my friends would say it only gets worse from here. My necklace is pulled in the middle of the road, and this cruel thing is starting to choke me in my death race for love. Next thing I know, it's a Tuesday afternoon, and each time I'm walking, I jump in to attack back. But again, I'm hit in the face, choked by no answer. Several people do not see this attack, and I won't let them. Inside my home, officers don't bother with me. Who would? I'm just a fool with a crush. Who, you ask? Well, her. Please press charges, and maybe this will go away. Oh, but who can stop a love-crazed heart? Same door. Let your children know safe practices about run-ins with love.
Well, yeah, let's do that.
Snap.
Charlie, how about your part?
Okay. This is tin type, and this is for Elisa. Nat put a quarter on our meter, metallic and cold as late spring pauses for us. Yet the meter runs while we, apart from the all things else, just 2 touched faces who return to the other, partnered cockroaches who lick powdered sugar off our dirty ankles when no one is there to be disgusted. Turn to the opposite sides, the opposite distant lands of the queen bed, yet our feet find each other in the dark and press like palms to the ground, grasping at grass and sand.
Your dad would be so proud. Charlie is the child of the famous Bo Spates in the Quad Cities. We just want to just had to say that, okay? All right, so these two and many others will be taking part, all contributed to Atlas 17. That is the name of this book that is now finished. It has been released, and the big party for that is this Thursday at 7 o'clock at Rostock's in Rock Island. And Ryan just told me that party is free and open for everyone to attend. The book will be there, and these young writers, and let's all be inspired because you deserve it. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
It was so great to meet you both.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.